willkommen zurück zu Greedfall. Gab ein kleines Problem zwecks der Hochdladethematik, sprich der Livestream jetzt ist vor der Folge, die jetzt noch kommen wird. Sprich, es fehlt jetzt die Folge, ihr müsstet also nachsehen. Aber, ob so wird, soll uns nicht aufhalten. Huch. Okay. Wir oder ich, je nachdem, brauchen immer noch Level 4, damit ich die Nebenquest erledigen kann. Huch. Wenn ich Glück habe, habe ich Level 4 nach dieser Quest, die mir auch wieder 1000 XP gibt. Steuerung nach wie vor sehr schwammig, aber möglich. Hä? Achso. Konstantin. Fangen wir hinten an.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Alkohol ist Gift.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Das war ja schon mal gute Info.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Zumindest haben wir einen Anhaltspunkt. Bares gegen Rares. Zwei neue Kunden, die wollen nach El Saad reisen und die Inquisitoren sind ihnen auf den Fersen, was meine Arbeit nicht einfacher machen wird. Ich denke, ich kann sie unauffällig auf dem Schiff bringen, aber wir müssen vorsichtig sein und ich hoffe, dass sie geduldig und ruhig sein werden. Ich werde sie in einem Lagerhaus hinter dem Hafen verstecken, dass die Inquisition niemals hineinwagen wird. Okay. Tagut Schleuse, das hatten wir aber schon erledigt. In der Folge, die gerade hochlädt. Aha. Bessere Kleidung. Jetzt schon. Ich sehe sehr gut. Versuchen wir es hier nochmal. Ja. Ja. Hi. Ach, das gehört zu einer Banditengruppe, glaube ich. Was ist dieses Symbol dahinter gewesen? Ja, da unten. Interessant. Handwerk geht da denn hoch. Okay.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Hallo.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Okay.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Also nochmal für die anderen. Der Stream ist gerade eine Folge später. Sprich, es kommt gerade noch eine Folge, die ich hochlade, die davor kommt. Da hat was nicht ganz so geklappt.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not
Halb
seen his
so wild.
25th year yet.
Eilt ja nicht.
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Aber ja, Technik ist irgendwo selbstlebig.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Bier! Nee, danke.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A note, you say?
Achso, das hatte ich gerade.
That's
According to one of
a
the...
kidnapping. I would have noticed. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Das wäre jetzt sehr hilfreich, nicht?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Okay.
Who was the rich merchant, do you
Gut zu wissen.
think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Macht aber auch Sinn. Denn seine Freundin hat seine Stimme am Kanal gehört. Und der Typ wohnt am Kanal. Zu viele Zufälle auf einmal, würde ich meinen. Einfach so in fremde
Might I
Gebäude
help
gehen.
you, sir?
Für
I
alles
would
einen
like to
Schlüssel.
have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Ich bin schon drin. Darf ich? Oh mein Gott, hier darf man hoch. In anderen Gebäuden nicht wahr, konntest du die Treppe nicht hoch. Ja, voll,
I
voll.
know you.
Heiß, heiß.
I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Hatten ihren Sohn mitgenommen haben, könnten fragen, wie sie ihren Sohn gefunden haben.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Irgendwie glaube ich der Geschichte nicht.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite...
If you would be so courteous.
Oh, cool.
With respect, my lady.
Naja, irgendwas passt hier nicht. Ich bin Elsennaute, sprich ein Schiffsjunge. Eine reiche Familie, er kommt doch aus einer reichen Familie, wehrt sich aber beim Ausgang, sprich wieder zu seiner reichen Familie zurückzukehren in ein Leben voller Wohlstand. Das widerspricht sich. Ich meine, klar, kann sein, dass er den Wohlstand nicht will, aber nicht, nee. Die Aussagen sind noch viel zu eindeutig, um das gelogen sein könnte, dass er sich gewehrt hat.
As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure.
I'm still without new...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Okay. Gut, das erklärt dann eventuell doch, warum er sich gewehrt hat. Daher, dass er seinen Vater ja nicht kennt.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there has always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Krass, was Reichtum aus Menschen macht. Nehmen wir mal alles mit. Wird das eigene Kind einfach mal hergegeben. Na,
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make it.
ja, wollen wir das der guten Dame mal berichten? Will ich meinen. Dass sie überhaupt erstmal weiß, was Sache ist. Oh, Blitzer. Mehrere Mahlzeiten zubereitest und sie in der Lagerhäuser bringst, die wir am Kanal besitzen. Mein Mann wird dort für ein paar Tage mit seinen Angestellten und seinen Männern arbeiten. Deshalb kümmere dich darum, dass es genug Essen für alle gibt. Und sei diskret, wir wollen nicht, dass andere von mir erfahren, was vor sich.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
Oh.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Ja, okay, dann unterrichten wir die Mutter halt nicht. Weil Zettel. Applaus,
Here we
Applaus.
are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Ich hab was gegessen, hübsch Bulette. Köstlich, schmöchtlich.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Versuchen uns eine Vernunft zu appellieren. Oh
You've
Gott.
taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end,
Was gab's denn
you may
Tolles?
be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Naja, gut. Man muss ja wenigstens ohne Gewalt hinbekommen.
Locked.
Ach nee, du hast gerade den Schlüssel bekommen, du Idiot. Benutze ihn! Hallöchen.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation.
Oh,
Your captain
Bratnudeln.
has sent me to find you.
Nice.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Ich will ja nichts sagen, aber die Mutter muss einen Seitensprung gehabt haben. Das ist definitiv nicht das Kind des Mannes da, weil er ist farbig. Die Eltern sind beide weiß. Soll jetzt kein Rassismus sein, nur es passt halt nicht von der Hautfarbe. Wäre einer von beiden dunkelhäutig, dann würde das ja passen. Aber die sind beide weiß. Oder der Vater hat einen Seitensprung. Das geht natürlich auch. Oder wie auch immer, unehrliches Kind, ein Bastard, wie man es in der Zeit lernte. Aber halt ohne Fremdgeherei und Co. Sondern, was weiß ich, er hatte das Kind schon vorher. Genau.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without.
Sagt mir jetzt immer dasselbe, bis ich mal
All we
Cousin
can
finde.
do, I do. Thank you. I didn't think you'd go
Ah
to so
nein,
much
diese leichte
trouble
Gespräch
for a
übergegangen.
cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Nautenruf 3. Super. Und Level 4. Ja!
Be back soon, Captain.
So, Fähigkeiten. Haben wir jetzt einen Punkt. Lass mal reinzoomen hier. 2 Punkte, um das zu aktivieren. Okay, Kernpunkte. Brauchst 2 Punkte. Dann hebe ich mir den noch auf. Totale Karte, Willenskraft, Genauigkeit, Ausdauer, Stärke, Fähigkeit. Versteckte Zaubersprüche, Attribut benötigt am besten Attribut. Was? Wissen. Nein, ich brauche hier einen Punkt. Und den gibt es erst ab Level 5. Bruh. Das ist natürlich jetzt... Ja, das ist natürlich jetzt sehr bedauerlich. Ich brauche einen Punkt in Wissenschaft, um eine Nebenquest zu erfüllen, und der fehlt mir halt. Weil ich das erste Mal verkackt habe, als ich die Chance hatte.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Befreie Konstantin. Klingt nach einem Plan.
It's not possible just now.
Wieder brauche ich einen Wissenschaftspunkt, den ich nicht habe. Damn it. Ich gleich muss Feinden nähern, erscheint über den Köpfe eine Erkennung. Zeige bitte Gegenwart bemerkt, fühlt sich ein wenig die Anzeige, bis du schließlich als Bedrohung wahrgenommen wirst. Das eine Kampf aus ist die zweite Anzeige hat einmal aktiviert, nur 2 Zustände verdächtig gelb und entdeckt in rot.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin.
Oh.
With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das schlau ist. RCS läuft genau los. Jetzt muss halt mega gut aufpassen, nicht, dass er hier rumläuft. Ich würde warten, bis RCS wieder dort steht. Hä? Das macht natürlich wieder absolut Sinn. Aber ich hoffe mal, das sind halt einfach nur Banditen. Schlüssel kann das jetzt sein. Ja geil, also hätte ich sowieso erledigen müssen. Aber ich fand es lustig, wie sie mich entdeckt, obwohl ich halt hinter der Deckung war. Warum auch nicht? Hallo. Jemand zu Hause? Wieso habe ich denn die Option? Eieiei. Okay. Schlösser knacken kann ich mich auch nicht. Gott, ich fühle mich gerade so nutzlos. Ich habe einfach echt falsch geskillt gerade am Anfang. Also was heißt falsch geskillt? Charisma habe ich jetzt oft benutzt, aber Geschick wird halt echt Wirtschaft, Intelligenz, whatever, wird halt gerade auf jeden Fall mehr verlangt. So kommt in diese Zelle. Das wäre, glaube ich, schon.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Hey, 100 Punkte, die Kleidung von Konstantin ist in dieser Truhe, die ich nicht öffnen kann. Wenn du das gerade am Headset meintest, dann das war bloß was zu trinken. Aber ja. Das Schlüssel zur... Schlüssel zur... Dann war's weg. Schlüssel zum Verbrecher aus Serin. Schlüssel öffnet eine Truhe im Lagerhaus der Verbrecher in Serin. Sie verstecken doch bestimmt ihre Beute. Das könnte eventuell die Truhe sein, von der ich gerade gesprochen habe. Schauen wir mal. Oh, hier war noch eine Kiste. Ja, nice. War das hier? Nee. Er hat eine Führung wie ein Stein. Und er meine ich mich. Oh, kommt das kleine Guss hier. Zumindest hier der Superreich. Die einzige Kiste. Eventuell. Wieder Konsum aus dem Inventar-Bildschirm und ja, das haben wir jetzt schon einige Male öfters aus Versehen gemacht. Ist die besser? Wie sieht die aus? Dreh dich um. Dann halt nicht. Ich halt hier. Aber ist gut zu wissen, dass ich konstantin Kleidung anlegen kann. Ja, das geht aber. Voll klar. Sehr gut. Mein Vetter wieder eingekleidet. Wie es sich gehört. So, aber wo war jetzt diese Kiste? Genau die. Dankeschön. Gold, immer gut. Nebel... Was? Nebel? Nebeltrank. Okay. Zortrank. Okay, okay, okay. I see. So. Hier lang. Blockierung auflösen und tschüss. Kurz wieder reingelaufen, man kennt ihn. Ich hätte nichts dagegen, jetzt irgendwie noch Gegner zu finden, damit ich mich eventuell noch leveln kann. Irgendwas umboxen. Die sieht gefährlich aus. Na? Nee, der Pestärzte. Schande! Da ist noch was. Weg, 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 weg. Deine eigenen Mates dich bodyblocken. Aber ich darf wohl hier leider niemanden mehr umhauen. Das ist sehr schade. Aber ich kann Sachen verkaufen.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Verkaufen. Ich frage jetzt, nach welchem Wert geht der jetzt? Okay, nach dem Erstwert. Verkaufen. Verkaufen. So, ich habe jede Menge Hüte, die ich nicht brauche. Okay, gut. Sachen, die man anhat, kann man nicht verkaufen. Das ist sehr schön. Wäre mir sonst jetzt gleich passiert. Ach, na eben. Ich Schmuck.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Okay, da brauchst du definitiv nicht. Wie sieht es mit dir aus? Du könntest bessere Handschuhe brauchen. Würde ich jetzt mal so stark behaupten. Ah ja. Gleichgewicht. Okay, lol. Die sind wirklich einfach alle schlechter als das, was er trägt.
Welcome. Thank
Nein.
you for your visit. See you.
Skur.
Welcome. It's such a. Have you seen anything?
Jetzt aber. So. So. Kann ich halt echt alles verkaufen. Hier bin ich noch ein bisschen vorsichtig. Kann ja sein, dass Stefan noch irgendwas braucht. Trägt ein unleserliches Wappen, verkaufe ihn an einen Händler. Okay, er scheint keinen anderen Sinn zu haben.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Kein Ding, Bro. Und hier müsste ich nämlich ein Schlafmittel brauen, das kann ich aber nicht, weil ich diesen Wissenschaftspunkt dazu bräuchte, den ich nicht habe. Oh. Des reichen Mannes, der uns provoziert hat. Wir haben ihn und werden ihn töten, wenn er uns nicht großzügig bezahlt. Kommt in einer vollen Börse in die Gasse südlich der alten Lagerhausviertels. Südlich. Lagerhausviertel. Das ist jetzt östlich, ich weiß. Südlich ist hier. Aber südlich kann er jetzt wieder alles heißen. Man merkt, ich geier gerade auf diese XP. Für die da bräuchte ich diesen Schlaftrank, den ich nicht brauen kann. Ist halt ultra belastend. Die müssen weg, damit die hier rein können.
Well, now, can we get going?
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a...
Nur wie? Hier muss es doch irgendwie reingehen. Da gibt's Punkte. Punkte, die ich haben will. Ich kann es riechen.
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Das ist schön. Aber das ist nicht das, was ich wollte. Hier komme ich nicht weiter. Jetzt muss dann einen Weg außenrum geben. Man hat den Hinterhof gesehen. Weg. Ah, hier komme ich auch nicht weiter. Aber dahin gibt es keine Verbindung. Wie komme ich dort rein? Also wie komme ich auf diesen Balkon dort? Es ist ja nur diese eine Gasse. ist halt mega schwierig. Hafenviertel. Schön und gut. Bringt mir noch nichts. Ja, man sieht, hier war ich schon. Dich kann ich nie öffnen.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Ach ja, lol, ich habe ja jetzt die Rüstung von denen an. Das toppt ja alles. Da habe ich die Lösung schon an, ohne es zu wissen. Absolut nice.
Can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Ja gut, so habe ich das dann auch umgegangen. Ich Meister der Kaserne, der ist so und so. Es war wieder so ein typischer Move von mir. In Neues Sirenen. Ach, der ist dann wohl erst im Übergang. Ja gut, dann haben wir es wohl hier soweit geschafft.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
You're quite right. I do have a thing or
Das
two.
verunsichert wieder so hart.
Be back soon, Captain.
Wären ja jetzt verschenkte XP so. Da steht auch da, vor der Abreise. Ich kann es mir auch nicht auf der Karte zeigen lassen. Wo ist es?
Sir?
Are you ready?
Wir fahren.
Permission to board the ship.
Certainly. If you have any farewell...
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that.
Ja, krass, hier ging's auch noch runter.
Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Das gefällt mir nicht.
Come on, let's send them ahead.
Wieso schafft man sich sowas ans Boot? Aufs Schiff?
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Captain!
Keep my cousin safe!
Wieso schafft man sich sowas aufs Schiff? Au. Hätte ich gerade mit Dreck beworfen. Ich will nicht hauen, ich weiß nämlich nicht, wie stark das ist. Lol. Stark auf jeden Fall. Ich fühle mich gerade wie in Dark Souls. Hat's Geld einfach wieder gerochen, wahrscheinlich. Aber ich habe ja genug Kugeln. Stirb! Andale, andale. Nieder mit dir.
Greenblood, how do you fare? Fine, fine. It is dead. Are you wounded? I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective. I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Geht's nur mir so? Oder hat das Ding sich gerade eigentlich gegen Ende ergeben, sozusagen? Es hatte Angst, das hat man gesehen. Jetzt so in der Sequenz.
Gentlemen!
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Könnte auch sein. Aber der Blick war halt eher so, bitte töte mich nicht. Lässt sich halt spekulieren. Jeder deiner Gefährten repräsentiert die Uniform eines Kampftyps. Denkt daran, deine Gruppenzusammensetzung an nachfolgenden Lagerplatz an die aktuelle Situation anzupassen. Wohl wahr, es ist nämlich vorbei mit dem Guten oder Bösen, whatever. Oh, Level 5.
charming welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that will be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Geil. Noch ein Mitläufer. So, neuer Punkt, neues Glück. Bauen wir Richtung Magie. Schattengeschoss. Gleich mal gucken. Und jetzt insgesamt verbleibende Punkte, Eier. Intuition. Nee, wir machen erstmal das Wissenschaft. Gut. Neues Land, neues Glück. Also Land im Sinne von neues Festland. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich werde gleich wieder aufs Bötartigste überfallen. Nein? Okay. Danke dafür.
Atuai, sien sradi dao quint. Da gudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnir. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass. Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Sie ist eine Wilde. Ist doch logisch. Sieht man doch auch schon in der Kleidung. Was heißt Wilde? Das war jetzt vielleicht das falsche Wort, aber eine Eingeborene. Ja, das kann ich dann einfach noch machen.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme, to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Ja, Ma'am. Ich meine, das ist ja kaum da und schon lässt er den großen Esel raushängen.
Desade, do you have a moment? Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Kommst an und wirst so mit Missionen zugeballert. weiß ich schon gar nicht mehr, wo hinten und vorne ist. Hallöle. Ich bin hier wegen den Waren.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They are well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
Nein.
No, thank you.
Außer, dass diese Mission echt lang geht.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How do we know in which of these buildings to find what we are looking for?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
Oh ja, das grenzt die Suche schon mal ein. Doch die Frage ist, darf ich da so einfach rein? Ich bezweifle es ja schon fast. Der greift schon mal nicht an. Ist doch ein Anfang.
No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates.
Gut, falsche Lagerhaus auf jeden Fall.
I need a bit of practice.
Wirklich? Du bist zu schwach zum Springen. Oh Gott.
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons. This is strange. I thought we armed the guards on the island. I wonder what the commander is up to. Never mind. Let's mark these crates and be gone from here.
Bunt. Einfach so ein weißer, fetter Streifen. Und wieder zurück zu den Herren in der tollen Rüstung. Und das ist jemand, der mich sprechen möchte. Hallöchen! Du siehst auch eingeboren aus.
Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Ach Gott. Diese Hilfebitte war jetzt schon irgendwie niedlich so.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the minister.
Is there anything else?
Nein, das war's.
No, thank you.
Natürlich, PN ist bisher nicht das Image. Okay, I see. I see, I see.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Nach der Erpressung fragen, über die Händler sprechen, der Tod auf.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No,
Not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not gonna bring him back.
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not gonna say one more word about this case.
Alles klar.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Ich könnte aktuell nur das hier führen. Egal, es ist besser. Ich könnte aber nur das eine holen. Huch. Schlechter. Oh. Rüstung plus 24. Die ist schon besser, aber hat keine Effekte. Uff, was ist? Oh, ein Mann. Jetzt bin ich King im Spiel. Krabban.
The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order!
Come closer, good Sire, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tier 3D. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I'm the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Sie hassen mich alle, obwohl ich weit über ihn stehe und... Rede!
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
I'm conducting an investigation. Apparently, some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really? I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Are you not tired of giving them your share of the profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
Poor Renault. He didn't deserve it. Perhaps you're right, and we need to act. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say... in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Komm 2 Tage später wieder. Oh, wow. Über Zeit warten hier. Schlimm. Erhalte eine Zulassung. Jetzt helfen wir noch den kleinen putzigen Händler. Wie unten. Das Haus ist ein wenig irreführend. Aber gefunden.
Minister. Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
So, jetzt kriegt der gute abgezogene Herr seine Zulassung und dann ist alles Friede, Freude, Eierkuchen. Sag das nicht als Kerl.
You came back. Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. Oh, I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin. But I'll try to find out.
Ich werde in dem Falle einfach nicht darauf reagieren.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
Du bist gefeuert!
No, thank you.
Wäre jetzt so meine Aussage gewesen.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin, and now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here, and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom, like all the rest. Anything else?
Nach wie vor, du spielst auch Online-PvP, und wenn inzwischen jeden Vollidioten zufriedenstellen kann, dass ja nur noch darum geht, sich gegenseitig abzuknallen und im Netz die größeren Eier zu haben. Da ich mich ja eher auf das Story-Genre lege, ist das kein Wunder. Ist mir aber auch nach wie vor egal. Ich nehme auf, weil es mir Spaß macht. Nicht, weil ich jetzt mega die fetten Abos haben möchte. Und danach nett sind das auch viele deiner Anime-Freunde da auf Facebook. Will ich jetzt so behaupten, korrigiere mich, wenn es nicht so ist. Ja, und du hast eine größere, wahrscheinlich einen nämmeren Freundeskreis als ich, da ich mich ja hauptsächlich von Menschen in Real Life fernhalte. Ja, wird bei mir auch so sein, wenn Naughty Dog endlich mal aus dem Arsch kommen würde und das Spiel endlich mal rausbringen würde. Nachdem es halt schon 4 oder 5 Mal angekündigt wurde, von wegen kommt dann und dann raus und dann kam es nicht. Man kennt es.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
Hallo, du könntest... Ich könnte einfach nur sagen, wer ich bin. Warum soll ich bezahlen?
Allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
Ich könnte dich feuern lassen, wenn ich will. Aber nein.
Good day, and welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules before jumping in? Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics and get in some practice.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life for?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you.
Sagte ja.
It's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd loves. I have to warn you though, if you want to fight now, you will
Von meinen Abo-Leuten kenne ich
challenges. So,
4 oder 5. Die sind noch gerade aktiv, unter anderem mit dabei.
Justice cannot wait. I'm ready to fight.
Excellent. In that case, the arena awaits you.
Oh lol. Natürlich ist sein Level viel zu hoch. Ich weiß nicht, ob der ein Sterblich ist, deswegen helfe ich ihm mal so gut es geht. Das war knapp.
What a show! You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, on Almanawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is de Sardet. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Okay, haben wir ihn auch befreit. Das ist sehr schön. Ja, und der Grundprinzip heute ist auch, eigentlich war heute auch keine Aufnahme geplant, aber unser lieber Terrorkrümel hat mich gefragt, ob ich aufnehmen könnte. Deswegen habe ich halt auch aufgenommen.
Almanawi, I'm glad to see you again. Oi, Ven, I'm so glad to see you alive.
Then you must thank this Onol Munawi. He fought to save me.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
Häuptling. Ja, will ich das jetzt schon? Gibt's hier noch irgendwas zu tun? Nein? Okay. Let's fight. Tiefrade besteht aus mehreren miteinander verbundenen Regionen. Während deiner Erkundungen wirst du die Lagerplätze entdecken. Dort kannst du dich ausruhen und eine Schnellreise antreten. Wenn du das Ende einer Straße erreichst, dann verwende das Reiseinterface, um dein nächstes Reiseziel zu wählen. Es gibt auch Karawanen in der Nähe großer Städte, denen du schnell von einer Stadt zur nächsten reisen kannst. Okay, I see. Gehen wir handeln. Oder besser sagt, Freundschaft schließen, Pakte schließen, whatever. Wie man es auch immer schimpfen mag. C müsste ich eigentlich immer wieder weitermachen. Aha. Oh cool. Lang ist du auf der Villa. Was? Okay. Ach, Reisedauer. Ich darf die Quest von dem Typen nicht vergessen. Hier die erste Herausforderung. Ein Tag, 7 Stunden. Na gut, dass sie die Zeit aktualisieren. Das heißt, ich darf es halt echt nicht verschwitzen, wieder loszugehen. Okay, die haben eine große Agro. Okay, die sind aber ultra wack. eben, wie war denn das mit den Dingens? Genau. Fuck. Ach genau. Habe ich noch nicht? Techniken? Hä? Okay, eigentlich habe ich ja Zauber gelernt. Ich habe doch dieses Ring-Dingsbums gemacht. Aber vielleicht ist ja so eine Falle, das kann natürlich auch sein. Na komm, nehmen wir die XP mit. Okay, das ist echt cool, frisch war. Aber so kann ich Kämpfe üben. Was ja echt überhaupt nicht gut läuft. Beast Essence und Leder. Oh, Toter. Unfrieden, du brauchst es ja nicht mehr. Oh. Au. Ach Leute, ich hab mich gefangen. Nice. So habe ich mir den Trank gespart. So, Level 6. Also noch mehr. Lasse das Metzel beginnen. Ja, eigentlich wollte ich ja... Hä? Ja, wie komme ich da hin? Ach ja, lol. Ich dachte, geht's nicht weiter. Upsala. Da ist etwas zum Entdecken. Ich würde sagen, entdecken wir das erstmal, bevor wir weitergehen. Oh. Ein Nest. Der will da. Galle. Nimm, nimm, nimm. Sieben Münzen, das war es absolut nicht wert. Am Waldrand hat sich auf der Mittelroute auf dem Weg zum Herz des Berges war, erblickte ich auf der Straße links hinter den Büschen eine Brücke, die mich zu einer Truhe führte. Ich frage mich, wer eine Truhe an einen solchen Ort hinterlassen haben könnte. Sicherlich ein Schatz eines Nauten. Die Nacht bricht herein. Ich werde morgen hin und nachsehen. Ob ich jetzt vom Nichtstun Schluck auf habe. Ich sagen, als ob der angreift. Er trifft mich einfach. Hätte ich nicht anders gemacht. Einfach nach den Feinden treten. Wir müssen es spüren. Lage wird entdeckt. Wird jetzt auf der Karte eingezeichnet. Du kannst hier von einer Seite antreten oder diesen Ort-Interface als Tier auswählen. Aber da ist schon das Dorf, in das wir wollten. Hallo. Ich verstehe eure Sprache nicht, aber hallo. How?
Bertitumad. I am Ulan, chief of the village of Ignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Onol Manawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisag Neues. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Kein Problem, Bruder. Ach, hiermit kann ich schnell reisen. Ja, noch weiter weg. 9 Stunden. 12 brauche ich bis dahin. Das reicht nicht. Kannst du wäre da nicht tüchtig mit dem Gouverneur und Firma und frage sie nach dem Mordiko. Status Wohnsitz, Osterstraße. Machen wir mal so. Wie viel Zeit bleibt noch? Dürfte ja nicht viel sein. 13 Stunden. Das heißt... Achso, wieder aufnehmen. Starte ich das Ziel jetzt nochmal wechseln. Weil wenn ich jetzt auf der Hälfte vom Weg bin, hätte ich ja nochmal zurückreisen können und dann nochmal hin. Dann hätte ich es eventuell so weit geschafft, dass ich pünktlich ankomme. Deine Unterkunft. Als Diplomatin steht dir eine Unterkunft in der wegen Hauptstadt der unterschiedlichen Nationen zur Verfügung. Du findest dort einen Werktisch, eine Truhe und deine Gefährten. Du kannst dich ausruhen und von diesem Ort aus schnell reisen. Ja, niceless. ...13 Stunden. Schlafen. 13 Stunden sind noch übrig. Und 4 Stunden bis zum Mittag. Schlafen. Also wieder viel zu viel. Eieiei, das Spiel macht es einem nicht leicht. Ich denke gerade noch was ich hier erledigen muss. Wir könnten noch mal in die Arena gehen. Ja. Wo auch immer die war.
Oh, it's you on Old Menawi. Come and see. Come closer, good people. The cure and wine. Are your boots worn through? Is your hat?
Ja, nur Witz, wo war die Arena? Sonst habe ich hier gerade nichts, das ich erledigen könnte. Okay, ich gehe wieder. Nein, ich will nicht fighten. Das ist genau das, was ich nicht wollte. Jetzt habe ich nämlich Minuspunkte bei den Nauten gemacht. Also in der Fraktion Nauten. Ihr habt alle gesehen, ich wollte direkt wieder zurück. Hier, ich habe das doch. Eine mögliche Verwendung göttlicher Magieringe. Basisangriff, Schattenstoß. Ja, aber wo nutze ich das? Also sprich, wie lege ich es denn auf eine Schnelltaste? Nein, nein. Nein, das wollte ich auch nicht. Also wieso habe ich Zauber nicht frei, obwohl es halt drin sein müsste? Das meine ich. Das ist ja ein Zauber, soweit ich weiß. Ja gut. Keine Ahnung. Aber meine Lieben, ich würde hier erstmal den Cut machen. Die letzte Stunde lasse ich heute mal aus. Denn ich bin heute echt fertig. Nehmt mir nicht übel. Texten lässt sich ja noch. Und sonst würde ich halt einfach sagen, bis zur nächsten Folge. Oder zum nächsten Stream. Wahrscheinlich am Wochenende. Bis dahin und ciao.